Hey guys, John Disimone here with Maxercise in beautiful Philadelphia. Giving a little video shout out to Master Lloyd and Master Marcos, wanting to kind of explain a little bit about the experience that we had in dealing with both of them. I've known Master Lloyd for a really long time, on and off the mat, back in the old judo days and whatnot. So always known him, always been friendly, always had a lot of respect for him. Master Marcos, I used to kind of follow on the forums, and back in the day when jiu-jitsu was a little bit smaller and everybody was keyboard bandits all the time, and I used to follow that all that crazy stuff, and so kind of knew of him, and knew that both these guys were for real guys in jiu-jitsu and MMA and things like that. With the marketing stuff, I got to be really honest, I was a little hesitant in the beginning. Personally didn't like a lot of the flash and over marketing kind of stuff, so I tended to stay away from that. But what I really want to stress to anybody who may be watching this is, I came into running the business with the mindset of a student, and feeling that if I was just a great guy and had good stuff and nice people and good energy, that people would just flock in, and I wouldn't need contracts and I wouldn't need to do any of that kind of stuff, and people would just enjoy themselves and be here because they wanted to be here. And basically, I took a business that has been in this city for 21 years and almost ran it into the ground. After some advice from somebody that is a very good friend of mine and somebody that I respect a lot, who had gone to Master Lloyd's first event, came back and was like, if you've got any kind of sense, you need to get to that next event. That first event I went to was in January. It was the second event that he had. The registration fee was pretty high for me at the time. The business was struggling. I was struggling. Wasn't even sure if the credit card was going to go through, to be quite honest. And a little embarrassed to kind of say that, but so much has changed since then. I'm okay with it now. And it did go through, by the way, but I went to that, and within the first few hours at our lunch break, I was out in the hallway calling the academy, making changes from the event right then. And long story short, the best return on an investment I've ever made anywhere. And anybody who's on the ropes about this, whether your business is doing good or not doing good, there's so much to learn from this. We may be black belts in other martial arts and things like that, cage fighters and winning championships, but not all of us are black belts in business and in marketing. And the unique thing is that Master Lloyd and Master Marcos, they are. They went through all the levels of it. They've learned it. They've made all the mistakes, and now they're giving the information to us. They're making it available to us. So within the first few weeks after I came back from that seminar and making the changes, there was a lot of changes I had to make, we had booked, within the first week, we had booked 30 consultations for people to come in. If I remember correctly, there were 20 for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and 10 for our fitness program, and we signed 26 out of 30 of those people just from the phone script and the sales, closing kind of information that we had learned on how to relate to people and give them the information of what we can offer them and why it makes sense to join our school. Things we had never done before. And not only did we closed on 26 out of 30 appointments that first week, 10 days. We also, in using their big money buyout, their platinum kind of buyout plan, never even occurred to me to do something like that. Within the first week that we got back, we offered it to a few students, had 2 of them do it, and I made over $19,000 in one day. In one day. So, that's, to be honest, that was more than what I was making in an entire month for several months leading up to this. So I know this is a long video. I apologize, but these guys have completely changed the way I think, the way I do things, the way I run my business. And what's great about this, I know a lot of other martial arts schools and owners and different teams or might watch this and maybe thinking about going to this event or any of the events that these guys hold. In business, we can all come together and we can share the information and we can work with each other and we can grow as a group. The karate industry did it, back a couple of decades, and look how successful they all became. And with what we do, with our MMA, with our jiu-jitsu and those kind of things, it's such a real martial art and a real fighting style. So not only can we be for real guys and have a valid fighting system and believe in what we do, and also be good businessmen. And then the cool thing is that we can still be very competitive on the mat. We get on the mat, man, we can be competitive and we're having fun with it, but in the business world, we're working together so we all can benefit. It's the smart way to go. If anybody is considering going to any of the events, the marketing events, the sales events, any of that kind of stuff, don't hesitate. Borrow the money, go cash a bad check and get the, don't worry, you'll get the money back several times over, hundreds of times over will you get the money back. The first year, just so Master Marcos and Master Lloyd kind of know this, the first year from January to January, we grew 257%. 257% in the first year. To be honest, it was more about within the first 9 to 10 months is when that was, because we kind of flatlined the last couple of months through the holidays. But so a big improvement. What a great investment. Can't imagine where I'd be without their advice, without their help, without their guidance. Thank you guys. Again, anybody, you guys can find us online, ask me any questions about this. I'm behind this 1,000%, and hope you guys make the smart decision and start learning how to run your business like a business, not like a student. Give yourself more time to spend with your family, time to study, time to work with your team, to build your team, and just really learn how to operate as a professional. So thanks, guys. You guys saved everything for me. I owe you a lot. You guys have a great day. Thank you.